Hey guys, Kyle reviewing set 76202 Wolverine Mech Armor. This set released April 1st of this year, retails for €10 and comes with one minifigure. Well, that said, let's get into the review. So the only minifigure in this set, of course, is Wolverine, which this is based off of his classic appearance from the comics, which I think was captured really well in Lego form. I believe this is the second or third comic variation of Wolverine we've gotten since, geez, like 2013, 2014. So it's been a while, like a long while, and I think this looks pretty good. The cowl, though, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but definitely in person, if you look close, kind of down here at the bottom of the cowl, there is like, the painting's not that great. It kind of like fades over too much onto the yellow, but it's a really, really minor complaint. But speaking of which, if we remove that cowl, he has this interesting face print underneath where he's got these goggles on, which is to sort of reflect kind of the white that the mask has. And at the back, he's just got a face with the goggles removed, which you can also put it there, which that just looks wrong. And it's very strange to why they even have like this back face print, considering you don't get a hairpiece in this set. So like, I don't know, it's a bit awkward, I guess, but it's whatever. He also uses the average claw piece he's been using again since 2013, which works really well. And it's just really basic in general, which I think definitely helps it work. Like here at the back as well, you also have more of the blue and also the red belt, which obviously doesn't wrap around. But again, it's very average. It doesn't really need to be that overly detailed, and can really appreciate it. But anyway, let's take a look at the mech itself. Now, a fun fact about this mech you may not even know, and I think this is the same with the Black Panther and the Heartbreaker Iron Man mech, but here we have Captain America. This is using the older style build. Yes, you heard me correct, older style. This is the using like a 2020 structure. This is the 2022 structure. As you can see, right here with the legs, this is like completely different. And while it looks like really small, it doesn't seem like it would be much of a difference. It surprisingly does. As you can see, it's kind of like falling over a bit with this Wolverine mech. I mean, it's a lot more sturdier, as you can see. Even if you go back and look at my other reviews of the other mechs, you can kind of know that anytime I like kind of move them around, they're about to fall over. But this is incredibly like sturdy, which really appreciate it. Honestly, like this is actually epic. I don't really have any complaint about this mech. This might be the best mech they've ever made, other than the fact that well, it just looks really sick with just Wolverine in there. It is a bit strange that the Xmen symbol is both on his belt and on his torso, which these are both printed pieces, by the way, if you were wondering. So that's very cool. I do like the way that his adamantium claws were like handled, where you have like these like blades that are usually used for Ninjago mechs, like with the swords. But again, this is just incredible. Like it really does look like Wolverine. The only thing I would change maybe is maybe like put the black and the blue, sort of like his Xmen '97 look from the cartoon. But again, overall, this is a fantastic mech. I would highly recommend you get this. But yeah, not too much else to say about that. Let's take a look at the instructions. So taking a look at the instructions, which are very basic here, you just have the box here as always. If we flip around to the back, there are actually only 3 ads in here for the other mechs, the Iron Man and the Black Panther mech, which they look pretty cool, although that screen looks a bit weird for the Black Panther mech. I definitely have to like see how that looks in person. They also kind of continue with this, I don't know, like this new style of instructions where like it's more kind of comic illustrated, which I think is really cool. But not too much to say about that, so let's move on to the box and my final opinions. So taking a look at the front here again, you just have the artwork from the instructions, just more cropped. Interestingly enough, though, you have Lego Wolverine logo, which instead of Lego X-Men, which is a bit weird. Down here as well, you have the X-Men logo, so I guess, I mean, it's like my original thought was like, oh, they can't like use X-Men, but no, that's owned by Disney still, so like, I don't know, that's a bit weird. At the side, you just have the Marvel logo, and nothing there. And at the back, you just have again the Wolverine logo, as well as him out of the mech, which looks really sick. And yeah, overall, this is just an incredible mech. I can't like underestimate how many times I reiterate this. It is just fantastic. I would highly recommend you get it as well. Not only because again, it's a great mech, but also because it's been our first X-Men set in like a long while, which I think is perfect for the 10th anniversary of LEGO Marvel, which so far this year doesn't seem like they're doing anything special for the sets, which is kind of disappointing, but it's whatever. Hopefully this does lead to us with getting more LEGO X-Men sets in the future, especially with them like now showing up in Doctor Strange, which very exciting time, especially for X-Men fans. But anyway, with all that said, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.